Okay, all right, we're going to run through estimating obtuse angles. Hopefully you've got an idea of what we mean by obtuse angles. I'll walk you through that. I'm going to go for an example and we'll look at what my thought processes are as we go through it and how we get to a good estimate. So I'm going to do an example. I'm going to draw a random obtuse angle on the paper. And then after I've done my work in and estimated it, I will then measure it to see how far off I am. If you're doing this yourself and you're not confident in measuring with a protractor, which we'll use in a sec once we've done our guess, then I suggest using an angle guessing game on the internet. That way you can guess the angle, write down what you think it is, and then it will tell you how close you are without you having to measure it. Okay, so here we go. Here's an obtuse angle. I'm going to draw a few things on here to help me guess its size in degrees. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to relate this and try and get our 90-degree angle. So again, this is like when I was doing it with acute angles. I'm just eyeballing it, having a guess. I would say that there is about 90 degrees. Okay, so by definition, we know this is an obtuse angle because I've said in the question. So we know it has to be more than 90 and less than 180. So let's draw the 180 on as well. So for 180 degrees, you just want to go on this line and carry it straight across like that. So this is 180. Okay, now we can just have a look at it for a sec and think, what kind of an answer are we expecting? Are we expecting it to be closer to 180 or closer to 90? To me, this looks a bit closer to 180 than it does to 90. Okay, now I'm going to now start working with acute angles because I find them easy to work with. So if I find this angle here, if I have a guess at this angle here, okay, and then I take that angle away from 180, that will give us this big angle here. Okay, so let's have a guess. First of all, I'm going to put in, see what 45 degrees would look like here. So I reckon about halfway between the, somewhere like that. It's just an estimate. So I'd say that's not far off. I'd say from here to here, that's 45 degrees. Okay, next up, I think split it into thirds. So we know our answer is going to be no more than 45 degrees away from 180. Okay, let's have a look. What do we think? So let's try and split it into threes, shall we? So something like this. I think that might be close to that third again. Okay, let's have a look. See how good it looks when we draw it on. Does this, and this look the same? I would say these two look slightly bigger. Okay, so this, we were trying to draw about 30 degrees, but I think 30 degrees might be slightly higher, judging from these two. It might be somewhere like here. So should we say that's 20, just under 27, something like that. So if we say this, we think this angle here is 27 degrees. Okay, then this angle here is going to be 180. Take away 27. Let's do that quickly. About 153 would be my guess. Okay, let's get our angle measurer, protractor out, and have a look at how close we were. So 150 degrees, what we think. I'm lining this up as best as I can. Oh, look at that, 155 degrees. Okay, so I was 2 degrees out, but if I was measuring that and I got 155, okay, then just from eyeballing that, I'm thinking, oh, pretty close. It looks like I could be correct.